All right, all right. Good evening, good morning, and good afternoon, somewhere out there in the world. Welcome to Real Talk with E.V.E. And it is a happy Sunday. I almost had to think twice. I had to what day are we in? Because to me, it's almost like Friday every day. And so, welcome to all of my streamers, to all the platforms that you're joining me from. We have some great guests today. I tried it before and I said, look, they need to come on because you need to hear what they have to share. And of course, some of you already know that I've been talking about a great technology that I have been wearing, using, and I just don't want you to listen to how it's helping me. But some of you are probably new to this podcast today. I don't want to just be heard. My testimonies are my testimonies, right? But when you hear someone else's testimonies, I think it gives it more of a validity, if you will. And I just can't hide of the things that I know. I have to share it with you. You know, as I've been saying for years, I'm going to die empty because I empty out every single day. That what I know, I have to share with you. You have to know whether you take the information and use it for more knowledge and do something about it. That's up to you. But you can't say, Sister Eve, Elder Eve, Mama Eve, friend, why did you not share this information with me? How could you keep this to yourself? Well, I don't want that ever to be said when it comes to me. So I'm going to bring up two powerful young ladies that my mouth dropped in hearing how this technology has changed their life. This was before I even started wearing it. And so I was like, say no more. I don't need to test it. I'm just going to order it. So we're going to bring up Sister Carrie Burns and Sister Barbara up on the screen. Good evening. How
Good
are you?
evening. Good,
Hello.
good.
Sister Barbara, if I can bother you real quick, can you turn your device the other way around the portrait? I mean,
Let's see it.
not the portrait, the other way. Yeah. Oh, you don't have your rotate. What do you call that thing where it helps your phone rotate? Your settings. It's what is this called?
Try and pull down from your top screen.
It is called.
It's that little
What do you call it?
circle.
Yeah, it's the auto rotate,
So yeah,
or
pull down.
I think that's what it's called. I'm looking I'm trying to look it on my phone.
I know what you're talking
Um,
about.
what does your phone say? Are you a iPhone or Android, Sister Carrie?
Okay, I got
iPhone.
Okay, click on the settings to auto rotate. If your auto rotate is on, highlight it. No, that's to switch your view. That way you'll fill in your. There we go. Wait,
Oh,
let's see. Because we do not want to watch you. So there we
there
go.
you go.
Voila.
all right.
Good evening once again, ladies. Thank you so much. I said we're gonna try this again, but you know what? I think today even worked out better because I think you are both hyped up, fired up, and ready to run. Or you've been running since you
Yes.
left Florida, right?
Yes.
Oh, I could feel it. I could feel
Yes.
it. So we're gonna start with Sister Carrie. First of all, tell us a little bit about you. And then at the end, we're gonna talk about where you guys just came from, right?
Okay.
So once
First of
again,
all,
ladies, thank you for joining me. If and I invited more of our team members to come on tonight. So if you are watching, if you know who you are and you're wearing this patch, jump on. The information was sent to the team. So Sister Carrie, tell us a little bit about you.
first of all, thank you for having me on. This is an honor. So I am a young 55 and moved out to Indiana 4 years ago. Got married for the first time. So loving the life, living the
Woo-hoo.
dream until my health started really, really declining. Um, I started having chronic back pain for 15 plus years, probably more like 20 years.
What? That
Um,
long?
that long, that long. And I've had two back surgeries over the last 2 years. I had a fusion done and then I had a decompression done, and they really didn't help. I've had a total of 14 surgeries over the last 20 years. So that's a lot of surgeries. And you know, when they get to
Say
cutting on
14.
you,
Did I hear you say right, Sister Carrie? 14 surgeries?
14. My mindset was hurry up and fix me because I don't want to grow old. I'm a very active person. I love outdoors. I love sports. I love kayaking, skiing, cycling, all of that. So when your health starts to decline and you can't do those things, you start heaping on depression, because all you can do is lay around. And a lot of the doctors were giving me pharmaceutical drugs to maintain a level of comfort, which it really wasn't a lot. And then I had so much side effects from all the medication. So 2 years ago, I decided, I'm done with the medication because it was making me very, very sick. So again, 14 surgeries, and I'm going to list all the different things that I was diagnosed from professional doctors. And again, to be told, well, there's nothing we can really do except put you on maintenance medicine. And I had to write them down because there's so many. But so for, let's say, the last 20 years of my life, again, I'm young, 55. I've had arthritis that runs in my family. I've had bursitis in both of my hips. Again, anywhere I've had surgery, I've had it on both sides, 2 in this hand, 1 in this hand, 1 in the wrist. And I mean, pretty much all over. Arthritis would build up in those. So anytime there would be cold weather, snowstorms, rainstorms, I could always tell you when the weather was going to change because my body would tell me. So fibromyalgia, autoimmune disease. I had 2 heart surgeries, which was the autoimmune that they diagnosed me with, because I went to Johns Hopkins and University of Maryland, saw 40 different doctors. None of them could tell me what was causing the inflammation on my heart. So I had to have 2 surgeries because of that. Very painful, horrible thing to go through. Only to tell me, we don't know what to do other than put you on this medicine that was very, very, it made me very, very sick.
Easy fix, right?
Huh?
Put your medicine, easy fix.
Yeah. It's just a Band-Aid. That's all that stuff is. That's all the pharmaceutical stuff really is. It's maintenance. It's putting a Band-Aid. It's never getting to the root, which as I got older, I'm like, this is all more about them and money and profit. That's not really, I got to a place where I'm like, they really don't care about fixing what's really the problem. Like, I'm like, tell me, is there something I'm eating? Is there something I'm exposed to? You just don't get sick out of, for no reason. And so 2 years ago, I decided I'm done with the meds. So I'll just deal with the pain. So I've had the surgeries trying to help. It would help a little bit here, but then cause another one. Like my second back surgery over a year ago, they did a decompression. And I didn't know they were going to do, what's the word? They took something out when they did the decompression. I didn't know they were going to take something out. So because they took that out, it's given me a permanent sciatic nerve issue on the left side. So I'm like, no more cutting. I'm not trusting any more doctors. So I just resolved, this is my life for the rest of my life. And being just 55, that was very depressing. And 4 years into my marriage, very difficult. I'm thinking, so I hid a lot of the pain from my husband too, because I'm thinking he just married me, I'm breaking down, and we're only 4 years into this marriage, and it's hiding all of that too, and feeling like I was going through it alone. And then here comes this patch. So it was one of his friends that he did network marketing with before, and they were pretty successful in it, and it was a juice still out there. He started talking to him about this patch, and I'm half listening to it, but I was not trusting in it. As soon as I heard, network marketing, my ear turned off. I'm just like, I don't want nothing to do with that. I was never one for Avon, Pampered Chef, Amway. I know family members that did good in it. That just was not my thing. Sales wasn't my thing. Nope. But my husband was sitting on a Zoom, and I happened to be sitting with them, and I'm hearing all of what they're saying, and I'm rolling my eyes. The guy couldn't see me. My husband was. I'm like, that's not right. That's fake. They just got people on there saying this stuff. It can't be that good. It just can't be. Why haven't we heard about it? That was my biggest thing. Why are we just now hearing about it?
Right.
But the more they kept talking and I started hearing testimonies, I got curious. And I'm thinking, what if? What if? Because as soon as they said non-transdermal, and nothing going in. You're not digesting anything. There's nothing going in your skin. That's what piqued my interest. So I told my husband, I said, look, I'll try this. I'll be your guinea pig. If you're interested in this, because if it works on me, then I'll know for myself this is legit, and I'll be your best customer, and I'll be your walking billboard, if you would. Well, I ate my words. I ate my words. So I went through a detox the first couple of days. I've been through detox before, so that was the first thing I noticed. Then into my first week, I noticed sound sleep like I have never had. I mean, because of the bursitis, the chronic back pain, even after having surgeries, anytime I would wake up, because I'm a side sleeper, so I would be on my hips, so I constantly would have to rotate back and forth. And then because of my back, I'd have to engage my whole body to help lift me up and rotate me. So I would wake up and it would take forever to go back to sleep. So that's been my battle for these last recent 4 years. And my husband hearing me moaning and groaning and sometimes crying, because it just would get to that level. So I went from all of that to, I think, 4 months is when I became 98% pain-free from my back pain, other than slight cramping when you first get up, which most older people have that anyway. But to go from severe chronic pain to 98% pain-free simply by a patch, I was like, oh my gosh. And then what you don't realize is other things that were going on with you that you just learned to just deal with. All of a sudden you start realizing, oh my gosh. So both my hips, no more bursitis, none of the arthritis where I've had surgeries before. They don't act up. I don't have the pain in my legs that would wake me up with those crazy cramps in the middle of the night. Don't have those anymore. I was having major hair loss back in August. I thought, again, here we go. It's the autoimmune disease flaring up. And I mean, globs of my hair was just coming out. And it was just one day I went to wash my hair and I went to scoop the hair up from the drain and there was none. And I was absolutely floored. And I had been taking pictures because I wanted to take it to my doctor and go, okay, see, this is not normal. They always say, oh, that's just normal. I said, no, you don't understand. I got like a mass of hair that's coming out. And again, they're like, well, we don't know what's causing it, you know, whatever. Cholesterol. Always had, since when I first got it identified, I think I was 25, I've had over 240 and up for cholesterol. And they've tried putting me on Lipitor. That only ever brought my points down by 5. When I had my blood work done last March, my cholesterol, wasn't even looking for it, but I had proof, took it down 20 points. Then in May, I had my annual heart exam and they did some routine checking my arteries. Before, I think it was 6 years ago, I had 30% clog in 2 of my arteries. Well, that's gone. My heart, the doctor said it looks great. It looks healthy. He sees nothing wrong. I was like, I wasn't even looking for that. I was like, oh my gosh, it's another testimony. So I'm just like, every time I turn around, I'm just getting these testimonies. So, fibromyalgia, had that. So anytime I would do anything with physical activity, the next week I would be out. The fibromyalgia would flare up, the inflammation, and I mean from neck to toe, everything hurt, and I would just be on the sofa for the next week. And that was very hard, but I haven't had that. I've been a napper all my life. Always took afternoon naps, you know, and a lot of that because I wasn't sleeping good at night. I can't tell you the last time I took a nap. I'll go to lay down because I'm used to taking them, and my eyes are sitting wide open, and I'm like, so the energy is off the chain. And I can't speak enough for this. This is really giving me my life back. And it's endless. I just trying to make sure. I think I hit everything, but yeah, I can't say enough. Repping the shirt.
Hey, I gotta get one.
Anybody out there, you gotta try this. You owe it to yourself. Everybody's got a loved one.
I'm telling you, it's like, have you been patched, people? And in Carrie's testimonies, that I cannot take away or add to. Those are hers.
Yep.
Just absolutely. Like I've shared my testimonies, which I'm going to share again because I'm sure we have some new viewers today. And it's just, maybe you just said, oh, that's me. and hearing her, the things that she's gone through. She mentioned she's been how many surgeries again? Back surgery?
14. I was
Yeah.
actually scheduled February 13th of this year. I was supposed to have a third back surgery. That's where they were going to put this device in it, where this wire went up my spine. It's like a stimulus, so it interferes with the nerves, so I don't feel the pain. I went through the trial. I didn't like how I would move certain ways and my whole body would get zapped. And I'm thinking, is this what I have to live with for the rest of my life?
I'm
I was
telling
holding
you.
off, but since I had been on the patch and I was slowly getting better, I said, you know what? We're gonna hold off on this and let me see what
Wow.
this does. And to take me to 98% pain free, the fact that I don't have to take any pain
Come on
medicine
now.
or inflammation medication,
Come on
it's not
now.
and some people are like, well, this is expensive. No, actually it's not. You're on daily supplements. I don't take that
Mm,
much other than iron and one multivitamin. But all the other pain, I had 3 different pain meds and inflammation meds. I don't have to pay for that anymore. And
I
then
was
deal
just
with
gonna
other
ask you
side
how
effects.
many. I'm just gonna ask how many of those meds are you taking still?
None. Since I've been on the patch, I don't take any pain. I don't even take the Advil. Now, I did take some this weekend because of this seminar, this
You were
conference we were
probably
at,
jumping a lot, weren't you,
the
and doing a whole
constant
lot of walking?
sitting. And I actually currently have a fractured L1 because I fell playing pickleball. I'm out there getting my life back and I forget. This makes you feel so good. You forget, you're the age that you are. And I do have to be careful that, if I fall, it's not going to be as easy as a 25-year-old. But so I have an L1 fracture. You wouldn't know it because I'm moving. And I have a
Wow.
protruding vertebrae in my L5. So I have an MRI to go to this Thursday, but I've been wearing these patches. And let me tell you, I'm sure I would be 10 times worse in pain based on what I got going on right now. And so that was the first time I took a Motrin this weekend because it was just constant. That's all we did. We were in this meeting from the second we landed. I mean, we didn't have to, there were no breaks. I mean, even our lunch, we didn't even get the hour because by the time you get 600 plus people out to the same line to get food and then get back in and get your seat, wasn't even worth eating. Like we were
Wow.
in there, we were getting fed so much information. It was
Yeah.
absolutely
You see,
powerful.
she's already talking about the
I'm
trip. Now
sorry,
she's
I
gonna
know.
leave that to the end. But that's because you're fired up, and I can feel that, that
I am.
energy. And I hope that those that are watching are asking, what are they talking about? What is it? What is it? So now we're gonna switch it over to Sister Barbara. Who is Barbara? Tell me a little bit about you. Tell us where you're from, what you're up to, and then we'll go into your testimonies.
Hi, my name is Barbara. First of all, Eve, thank you for having me on. And my name is Barbara. I'm from Maryville, Indiana. And I started wearing the patch right around January 1st. And I'm what you call one of those one patch wonders because the very first day that I wore the patch, I noticed my focus. With my mental clarity. I noticed the mental clarity. I noticed the energy level, my arthritic pain in my left hip. I don't have that anymore. That all this happened to me within a 72-hour period. No more pain. And also, like 3 months after wearing the patch, my eyesight improved because I was supposed to get a new pair of glasses. I never went back to get them. I was having eye strain. Eye strain went
Mm,
away. My eyesight is amazing.
mm.
It's absolutely amazing.
I'm waiting to say that about mine. You see,
Me
I'm still
too.
wearing them. I
Yeah,
am waiting to say it. How long you've been wearing them, wearing the patch?
I've been wearing the patch since January, the 1st of January.
So tell us about before the patch. What were the things you were going through or
Arthritic
feeling?
pain, brain fog, low energy, um, no, low stamina, all those things that I really needed. And now I have my energy level is off the chain because now I can get up. As a matter of fact, I had stopped deep cleaning. Just forget it, just do what I had to do. But now I deep clean. Okay. As a matter of fact, I worked 8 days in a row, 8 days in a row, and was able
Mm,
to upgrade in the Lifeway company. I was able to upgrade because I worked those 8 days in a row. I made that money and upgraded.
mm,
Also, one of the most amazing things about the patch is that I had this. green spot on my face. It was a birthmark.
Mm-hmm.
It was a green spot. And I noticed one day, I said, wait a minute, that spot is gone. It's like it faded away. It's just a little bit of a shadow left there now, but it's gone. Basically, it is gone. Um, what else? Um, let me
Something
see.
about your hair, right?
Yeah, the gray hair stopped graying. Um, it was something else too. So many different things. Sometimes I can't even remember all the things that have happened. But sleep, I never did have a problem sleeping, but I still notice I get a really good night's rest, and I'm able to get up in the morning without laying in bed, not wanting to get up. I just jump
Right.
up out of bed.
That's what I've
Keep it
noticed. I'm
moving.
like, I don't feel like I'm dragging, just trying to get up.
No,
I just get
no,
up refreshed, right? So I'm not making
very,
this up, folks.
very refreshed. So I just say that it is amazing. It has really changed my life, especially in the area of pain. And also, I used to get steroid injections in my knees. I don't have to get those anymore because I don't have problems with my knees anymore at all.
What sort of problems were you having with your knees? I'm sure there's some
Pain.
people out there that are probably experiencing pain in their knees right now as they're listening.
I was
If that's
experiencing
what it is.
pain, and when I would walk, I could feel my knees crack sometimes, And then, like I said, the pain is gone. I don't have the pain anymore. And if I overwork myself, then I can feel something. But other than that, nothing at all.
Wow, that's awesome. That's awesome. So, ladies, what would you tell someone that is not patched, Carrie?
Oh, you got to try it. You owe it to yourself. This. Nobody else has this. Even
Right.
especially this weekend, hearing this panel of doctors that were skeptics. It was so refreshing to finally hear that they've tried it, embraced it, and now are helping their patients. These are the people that truly care about their patients. But you got to try it. It comes with a money back guarantee. It's a win-win. I mean, what medication do you have out there? Get some Lipitor. Do you got a money back guarantee? If it doesn't work or causes you more problems, are you going to get your money back? I mean, you can have a better product. And we all have loved ones and friends and family that are suffering in pain. And this is not medicine. This is a
Come on now.
technology. Okay. And
There you
again,
go.
it's nothing going in.
There you
Thank
go.
God. Nothing that, I mean, we got enough junk going in our bodies that we're
Mhm.
combating now that's
Tell
causing
me
a lot
about
of the
it.
inflammation.
Tell me about it.
Inflammation's the root of a lot of diseases, if not all of them.
Come
And I
on.
mean, I'm not a doctor, but I've done my research on this. So, and the fact that I was like, you know what, I'm just going to try it. And I was 100% a skeptic. I was not expecting it to work. I was not, but I am absolutely
Mm.
speechless and floored. I will be wearing this for the rest of my life. And
That's what
again,
some people are asked. So, how long are you supposed to wear this? Well, how long do you want to continue to feel good? I'm just
Right,
exactly. I mean,
right.
if you want, it's like vitamins, it's like
one a
eating.
day.
You got to eat every day, and that's the same thing with
Excuse me.
this. You
Mhm.
take
Oh,
maintenance medicine, anything that you want to achieve an effect, you got to keep taking. And again, this is your own body
hmm,
healing itself, which I believe from my faith that that's how God designed our bodies.
amen.
And
Amen. What were you
and you
saying,
can
Barbara?
wear it. You can wear it on your clothes.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. If you
You don't
are
have to put it
if
on your
you are
skin.
allergic to the adhesive, put it on your
Hmm.
sock, put it on your shirt. Women, I'm
Absolutely.
not trying to be nasty. Put it on your bra on the outside. So if you want
Hmm.
to
Absolutely.
see it, here's what it looks like. Look, like a little
Yep.
wafer. When we go to church and have it,
Little
and
round
you just
band-aid. Yep.
it's like a
That's
little
it.
round band-aid,
That's it.
right? And I wear mine on my C7, I mean 7, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I want to wear it where people will see it and start asking me, "What's that patch?" Oh,
Mm-hmm.
don't
Mhm.
you want to know? You got a minute? We need to patch you like today. I patched a couple of people today after church service because we were talking about chronic pain, and I'm listening. See, that's something that is a skill, people. We need to really sharpen is our listening skills. I listened to what they were complaining about, and I saw them outside. I said, afterwards, I said, "Put this on. Where's your pain at?" Oh, my knee. Put this on your knee right now, right now. I'm not saying that you're going to feel the effect right away. To some people, they feel it right away. And
Mm-hmm.
one gentleman, shout out to Gregory if he's watching, actually said, "I'm feeling warm around my knee." starting to
Mm-hmm.
feel different. I mean, now I saw those doctors, how skeptical they were. To my doctor friends, it's okay to be skeptical.
Mm-hmm.
But when you wear it, you be the first one to talk about it. And I am going to
Absolutely.
share it as well. That video, YouTube, that Pastor Charles, I call him Pastor Charles, video. We're going to share that video. And it's
Mm-hmm.
about 9 doctors giving their testimonies. Doctors,
Mm-hmm.
orthopedics, MDs. Come on now. These are doctors, people, including plastic surgeons. They are wearing this and giving it to their patients. Why? Because it's non-transdermal, non-invasive. There's no drugs going in. There's nothing. Well, I'm going to try to see if I feel anything going in me. You're not going to feel anything going in you because there's nothing going in you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Easy peasy. It doesn't hurt. I don't like taking drugs. Heck, I forget to take anything.
Mm-hmm.
I left my amoxicillin, my antibiotics here before I left, and I was over here with pneumonia, coughing up a storm. Left without them because I forgot. But with this patch, you know how easy it is to put it in your alarm: 10:30 on, 10:30 off. Or if you want to put it 8:30 in the morning on, 8:30 at night off, and drink a lot of plenty of water. Why do we need to drink water, Carrie?
Because that's going to flush the toxins out of your body. So it's going to pull the toxins, anything that's not in your body that's not supposed to be there, it's going to flush. And how do we flush our systems? Through going to the bathroom.
Taking up that
Sweating.
water, taking up that water so we can flush the toxins and all the stuff we eat makes us sick. Okay, some of the food will create cancer in our body, but you know what? God had put this in the scientist, the inventor, the formula that he needed. It took him 20 years. Correct me, ladies, if I'm wrong. 20 years, $4.5 million later. And the light went on. And you know what? If I'm correct me if I'm wrong, Carrie. He was at a Bible study. I think that's part of his testimony. He was at a Bible study and he'd already been praying. Now he's got other patents, over 180 patents, other patches that are very specific, but this is the diamond jewel, the one that takes care of it all. Actually, this isn't taking care of it. It's your body doing it. But what it has here, the nanocrystals, plant-based material, it actually helps reflect your own light that you give out back in you because God created this vessel to heal itself. Okay. And so somehow in that prayer or in that Bible study, something went on, part of a formula, and he said, "This is the missing part." He went back to the lab. He tried that. Voila! 20 years later, $4.5 million.
And it was 10 years later. I will correct that.
10 years?
It
Was
was
it 10
10
years?
years in the making, 20 years the
Okay.
company. So he has other
I'm sorry.
patches
I
that
had the numbers wrong.
were specific.
For
This
10
is
years.
specific to stem cells. So 10 years stem cells developing this, took 39 tries till he nailed it. So
Yes. So
that's
it
where
is called
X39 comes from.
X39. And I'm going to ask you, how many lashes did Jesus get?
39.
39. This patch is called X39. Yeah.
Oh.
X39. Okay. And the magic question, people put a price to their life, to their health. Heck, if my car needs an oil change, and no matter what price it is, I'm going to spend it because my car needs an oil change. Well, what about you? Well, how much does it cost, Eve? Oh, that sounds like it's too much. I can't afford it. We got to stop that poor mentality, people.
Absolutely.
We believers cannot be, or you can say it, but it's going to keep you there. Cannot be saying I can't afford it.
That's right. That's right.
$3.30 a day.
A cup of coffee every day. How many people buy that?
No,
Starbucks?
a cup of coffee costs more than that.
Yep.
Starbucks, $5.
Yeah.
$3.30 a day. You wear this on 12 hours. You take it off for 12 hours, pretty much while you are asleep in bed. Let me tell you what it did for me. Are you all done with your testimonies? If something comes up, raise your hand and
Okay.
go ahead and swallow, okay? Okay. I had, just like Sister Barbara, I had major brain fog. Now, keep in mind, I need this to work because as an interpreter, you guys just don't know unless you do this job, how it works. In and out, in and out. You hear 1 or 2, 3 paragraphs, you retain it, and then you say it in the foreign language. It takes a lot of strength from the brain to retain. And I was to the point where I could be staring at Carrie, and Carrie and I known each other for 10 years, and I'm like, what is her name? That's how bad I had it. Okay. I'll tell you that when your husband, Brother Charles, shared this information with me, I watched the video. I went on and doing my stuff, living my life till 2 weeks later. I'm like, who sent me the video? Who sent this to me? I asked someone else. Nope, I didn't send you anything. Sorry, Eve. I'm like, who sent this video? Because I got to go back and watch it and get back to that person that tell me more. Tell me more. So I finally figured it out after really searching through my messages, which is probably over 20 of them, just to figure out that's how bad my brain fog is. But let me tell you another beautiful thing also. I'm allergic to cats and dogs.
Mhm.
And I have to take an allergy pill to be with my family, with my loved ones, because I don't always know that there's dogs or cats in somebody's house or an office. So I started carrying my allergy pill, my bottle of allergy pills in my purse. I don't like taking medication. There's always a side effect to something.
Mhm.
Those of you who are watching, I stopped after a month. No more allergies. After putting this on 30 days, no more allergy pills, no more allergy. I can wake up in the morning and I'm not even stuffy. I can be around a dog. My daughter has a dog, and I did not want to visit her as much because of that. But it's not their fault. I have a beautiful grandbaby, which anyway, uh, I had to take an allergy pill to be there. She put me to the test. She vacuumed a foot away from me. I didn't feel anything. This
Mhm.
is what I used to feel when the allergy was triggered by an animal. My throat would close in.
Mhm.
My eyes started feel itchy and burning. Who wants to feel that?
Mhm.
Especially when my voice makes me millions. I have to protect my voice. I'm actually thinking, in all reality and all jokes aside, of insuring my voice because that is what brings the bacon and the steak to the table. So that to me is priceless to not be able to be hit with an allergy and then my voice, I go hoarse, my throat closes in. That no longer happens. It happened working with two attorneys. I was interpreting for their client. We're driving to a location of where an accident happened just to, investigate, look at the scope of things. And the attorney had a dog in his house, meaning in his car, but the dog wasn't in the car, but the dog was all over the car, if you know what I'm saying. The hair. It hit me so bad that the attorney felt so bad that he had to pull over to get an allergy pill for me. I had to stop in a
Mhm.
Walgreens to get an allergy pill. The second time we went
Mm.
back to a location, which was I had already been wearing this patch for like 2 months already. He says, Eve, you're not going to get sick on me again, are you? I said, oh, here's another test. Don't you worry. I got in his car. Yes, the dog was all over the car. And we were still talking and still talking, an hour and a half going, an hour and a half back. And he says, Eve, I'm amazed. I'm like, at what? That you're still able to talk. Your voice didn't go away. You don't sound like the allergies are kicking your butt. I said, no, I told you, it's this little thing, this miracle telling you, the pain on this shoulder, this bone right here in the collarbone would wake me up in pain. It'd be like stabbing, like it's poking my skin, bone and bone, like rubbing, very uncomfortable and painful. I woke up I would say 3 weeks later of wearing the patch. Now that brain fog within 4 or 5 days. I can see clearly now that the brain fog is gone. I mean, it's like with the windshield wipers clean the windshield, and I can see. That's how quick it worked on me. But this pain, I think it was like the ninth or 10th day of putting the patch on, and I went to sleep on this side, and I woke up, and I'm like, this is weird. I'm not feeling anything. Maybe it's just me. Okay, so now the next night, I'm going to purposely lay on my right side.
Mhm.
I've been laying on my right side purposely, and I don't feel any pain. And then I caught shingles on my left side. So I was forced. I'm a
Mhm.
side sleeper. So, like you, Carrie.
Yep.
So
Yep.
I had to lay on my right. Well, thank you, Jesus. What happened? Boom, bam. This helped. This is what happened to me. Oh, this is great. I don't lose a lot of hair like I used to before. When I
Mhm.
wash my hair like you, Carrie, I would
Yep.
be like globs of hair. And I'm like,
Yep.
oh gosh, didn't matter what shampoo. I used, and that to me is priceless. So value your life, but most of all, value your health. Don't you want to
Mhm.
feel better?
Mhm.
Danny Glover, who all know who's that famous actor? Danny Glover
Yep.
is wearing this patch. Why? Because he's
Mm-hmm.
dealing with MS, and I did not know. But in
Mhm.
doing my own research, people, Danny Glover uses this
Mhm.
X39. Ladies, anything else you want to share? I'm just all
Well,
hyped up talking about it.
for
And
you
I
pet lovers out there, pet lovers, plenty of those out there. You
You
can
have
use
allergies?
these on your pets. You can take the one
Yes,
off of you when you're done at
yes.
that 12-hour window. It still has about 3 hours of activity. The reason we take it off of us is so you can start going into restoration into your evening and during your night. That's why you sleep so good, because your body's rejuvenating and recovering from all that patch was working during the day. Take it off and put it on your patch. There's plenty of testimonies out there with dogs that have neurologic damage where they've got the shakes, and after wearing the patch after 3 days, completely gone. They put them on horses. There's
I'm
videos
telling
that
you.
you can check this stuff out more and more. At first, when I heard about this, I really didn't see a lot of YouTube and TikTok videos and
Oh, I,
social media.
I went
They're
crazy.
all over the place now. This is
Oh, I
starting
went I
to
went crazy looking.
explode.
There,
Yeah.
go and research, do X39 and whatever issue you got going on
Yep.
TikTok, on YouTube, on Facebook, you will find them.
Yep.
But this information that's on the bottom of the screen rather, this is itinfo.com for you people that are skeptical, for
Or
you
need to do some
doctors
research.
that you need to do the research, you want to read the peer reviews and all of that right here on this website. This is itinfo.com.
And the patent's even listed out there, because the patent, I don't know if y'all know what a patent is. It has to prove that your product does what it says it does. So this has a patent. And then
Yes,
again, like Eve said, it's got peer reviews. So for the
that's
doctor
right.
reviews, if you don't care about the
Mm-hmm.
patent, you want peer reviews, those are out
That's
there.
right.
So
That's right. And
anything you need is on that
it's
website.
there. And
And
this is my
Carrie,
website.
I
I'm
put
sorry.
the
Go ahead, Barbara.
patches. I put the patches on my feet when we were in the airport, walking through the airport, and doing the convention and everything. Because my feet were hurting, from all that walking. I put the patches on my feet. I didn't have any pain. You didn't hear me say anything about pain because I had those
No, you
patches on
didn't.
my
You
feet.
didn't.
Carrie,
I
that's
like
what you should have
that.
done, girl.
Yes.
Okay. Here's my website on the bottom of the screen, guys, lifeway.com/ethereal lifestyle. But before you order, get with me. I am a distributor of LifeWave. And to me, it's answered prayers. This is an answered prayer to
Yes, it
many of you
is.
that are listening. You need to get
Mm-hmm.
patched. And it says to wear, it says, well, how long do I wear it to feel anything? It could be a day, it could be a week, it could be 3 days, it could be 3 months to really notice
Depends
a
on what
difference.
you got
But what
going
it,
on.
right.
Right.
Especially if you got a lot of stuff going on and you don't even know you got a lot of stuff going on in your body. Let me tell you what this does, and people pay thousands of dollars to get these injections. It's called stem cells injections. They're thousands of dollars. They're
Mhm.
expensive. Well, this is activating your own stem cells, your
Mhm.
dormant stem cells. Let me just give you a real brief 101 on this. At age 30, half of your stem cells go dormant. At
Mhm.
age 60, some of you are there, maybe past or getting there. I'm almost there. I'm 56 years young. By the age of 60, this is already studied, scientifically proven.
Mhm.
90% of your stem cells are dormant. And then you start feeling this and that and getting with this illness and whatever. Well, guess what? This little thing is helping you activate your dormant stem
Mhm.
cells. Priceless. Priceless. Any last minute things, ladies, that I may not have shared? Well, there's another thing. Wait, isn't there a business opportunity to this?
It certainly is, and it's a great one. No company has this structure out there. Definitely, absolutely, and it's a money back guarantee. I don't know if you mentioned that.
Nope, but I
Is that
think
what you want
you
to try?
did. I think you did. But it's 30 days
Mhm.
money back guarantee.
Yep.
Don't wait until you see me to get it. Get
Mhm.
it. And if you feel like, oh, I didn't do anything, which I promise you it did. I
Yep,
promise you it did.
absolutely. We haven't
Within
had
30 days.
not one person that's
Me
tried
either.
it come back and say it did nothing.
Me either. And I need to bring the other people that are patched. I'm going to have to record because they are busy people living their life, record them so that the testimonies will come on my social media platform so that you all can hear it from them and not from me. I'd rather you hear from the people that are feeling the great benefit of wearing this patch, and it's life changing. Is it not?
Absolutely.
Yes,
It
it
gave me
is.
my life back.
Game
Literally.
Yes,
changer.
it
Oof.
is.
Yep. Game
Mm,
changer.
Mm.
mm. Okay, one sentence, each of you, to our audience about this.
You got to try it. There's nothing like it. You need it. You'll never regret it. Absolutely never regret it.
It works.
Mm-hmm.
It
It
works.
works. That's it. It
That's good.
works.
It works.
It works. And doctors are jumping on this
Mm-hmm.
opportunity because they're offering it to their patients.
Mm-hmm.
Stay tuned. We're going to share that YouTube video from Brother Charles that recorded from these doctors, a panel of about 9 doctors. These are MDs, these are surgeons, these are orthopedics, these are people that have been in practice. Ophthalmologists, been in practice 30, 40 years, how it's helped their patients feel better, improve their eyesight. One last thing for you women, I don't spend hundreds of dollars on my face, on my skin. But let me tell you, I have very sensitive skin. I don't want to be putting all those chemicals on my face.
Mm-hmm.
You
Me
got to
neither.
put this on. You got to put that on. Now you got to wipe this off. Like, I'm sorry, ladies. Kudos to you that you do that. I don't do that to me. I like plain and natural. But I had two. You talking about your skin that you had, your mole
Mhm.
or your birthmark?
Mhm.
I had 2 spots right here where it felt very dry. I tried exfoliants. I tried my moisturizer and it was still dry. Well, this gives you collagen. It improves your collagen. It's
Mhm.
anti-reversing, ladies, not
That's right.
anti-aging, anti-reversing. And I am just so like elated that I can tell you that thanks to this patch, it's gone. My face feels like a baby's bottom. So soft. I don't know about you ladies, but
No,
that's
absolutely.
me.
Same thing.
Yes.
It helps with your collagen, and collagen isn't just your skin, it's your organs, people.
That's right.
Age reversing, not anti-aging, age
That's right.
reversing. So this
There's
is like
nothing out there like this. Nothing.
nothing. Because it's patent for 20 years, no one can ever get anything or copycat it. Like the Mary Kay's, the
Mhm.
Amways, the
Your
Avon,
juices, your
the juices.
supplements.
There's so
Yeah.
many
Mhm.
things to choose, so many places to choose from. There's only one place to choose this.
Yep.
That's the beauty of it. This is it, info.com. Get with me, people. Inbox me. Please, you know how to reach me. Some of you have my personal number. Some of you have my email address. Some of you are on my social media. To my LinkedIners, you're all looking professional, but we need this to be sharp.
Mhm.
And it's helped my brain fog. Promise you that it
Mhm.
will help if you're
Mhm.
going through that. MS, ALS. What else?
Neuropathy, dementia.
Parkinson's.
Osteoporosis.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Parkinson's
People that have
disease.
heart attacks,
Yep.
Mhm.
strokes.
They say 6 months after wearing this patch that your heart reverses
Look at that.
age.
Look
The
at that.
elasticity comes back, and that's
Mhm.
huge. We got more and more young people having heart attacks.
Oh, and the energy it gives you, my gosh. I don't need more energy. I'm full of energy as it is.
Absolutely.
I can't sit still. I got more energy. The stamina's
I've
going.
never cleaned my house so good.
I'm telling you, I just got to make time to clean mine.
Mhm.
But it's just amazing, folks. So get with me. I'll give you more information. It's only $33.30 a day, $99 a month.
It's worth it.
Have it for the rest
Worth
of your
it.
life, and you'll thank me. I promise you
Absolutely.
that because those that I have patched already have been thanking me. They have a teenage daughter with allergies. She's wearing this, and she's like, "Mom, make sure you don't forget to give it to me tomorrow."
Mhm.
Okay, that's so good.
Endometriosis. Huge
Endometriosis.
help.
Come
More
on.
and more young girls are suffering from that.
I was suffering from that, but I went through an endometrial ablation years ago. This wasn't out there, so
Yep.
and this was actually 4 years ago brought to the USA,
Mhm.
invented 4 years ago. So it's not old, people. It's
Oh,
over 80 countries, and a lot of people still don't know about this.
yeah.
And we have to let you know. Just like I said, I'm going
Absolutely.
to empty it out every day of what I know and share it with you all because I care about people living better. I'm here to help improve the quality of life and the quality of education. These 2 ladies know what we're talking about
Oh
because
yeah.
they're wearing it and they're patching others. So come on, let's join in love and peace and harmony and have an ethereal lifestyle. I mean, in every which way, finance, this helps you
Absolutely.
financial situation that you're going through. And don't you say, oh, I can't afford that. Well, this will get you out of that part problem saying you can't afford that.
We
I'm
heard
just
so
saying.
many testimonies of people that were in bad situations
Ooh,
financially. One lady got up, said she couldn't even afford her mortgage, but in 1 month, she can now afford 5 mortgages. This product is taking off. Get on board now. If maybe you're healthy, maybe you just need a financial side. My husband walked away from his career to do this, and now I'm about to probably leave my part-time job to
and
do
he was
this. But
making
it's
six
just
figures.
it's
So
easy, and you don't have to sell it. It sells itself. You just
the
share what
testimonies,
it's done for you.
that's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
it is the easiest. There's nothing more easy. And what business can you start out there? If you max out and get the biggest package, $1,600, what business can you start where they cover all? You get your own website, that's another whole
Your
blog you
back
probably have
office.
to do.
That's another
But
show, but we
yeah,
just wanted to share. Yeah, that's
yeah,
another show. But if you were looking to get more information, get with me and we'll set up an appointment and we'll get you started. But you know what? Get started by wearing this.
absolutely.
Start there.
Try
Start
it.
there. Try it. And I
Or
promise you're
find
going to come
someone
back
you
and
know
say,
that really needs something. Let them try
That's
it,
right.
and then there's your first testimony. It's
that's
that
it.
easy.
That's
It's a
it.
game changer.
Then you have to share it with your loved ones. You know
Mhm.
your mother that's got hypertension, that's got
Yep.
high cholesterol
High
or
blood pressure,
high glucose, diabetic,
thyroid
mhm,
issues.
thyroid issues, hormone issues. I don't
Yep,
take any hormone therapy.
absolutely.
Thank you, Jesus. I don't want to take the Prempro. I got
Yep,
off of it because it was causing me breast pains instead of helping me. So,
yep.
with that, people, I think this is it. Let's give ourselves a hand.
This is it.
This
This
is
is
it.
it.
This is
This is
it.
it. And it works. I know we went over the time, but ladies, this was information we needed to share. So we're not going to be
Absolutely.
apologizing. This is unapologetically late. So thank you, ladies, for coming on the show. I appreciate you guys. So I'm going to take you off the screen and we'll be back next
All right.
next week. All
Thank
right.
you. Yes.
Thank you.
Okay.
Ladies, don't go anywhere, but I'll be back with you both. Okay.
Thank you.
Wow, this is amazing. I hope that you took a nugget of what you heard today. I'm thankful to these ladies that were able to jump on, but there's a lot more, thousands and thousands of testimonials out there that are shedding the light and telling you how the patch has changed their life. It's game changing. Game on, people. Change your life, feel better. And with that, I got things to do. But I'm really praying that my next testimony will be my eyes and my cholesterol, and the bone density will say that my bones are actually strong. That's what I'm waiting to hear. All right. So, with that, thank you so much for joining. Share this information, share this video on YouTube, on LinkedIn, on Twitch TV, or wherever you're watching it from. Just share it because, information is one thing, but sharing that information and getting the knowledge of it is great. But doing something about what you've learned, it's even better. With that, peace to you. God bless. Have a good night. Here, Real Talk with EVE.